Hey, I'm Michael Martin. Thank you for joining me today. Got a new listing for you. Today we're at lot 37 here at Keowee Bay subdivision on the north end of the lake. It's a 0.77 acre waterfront lot with 249 feet of water frontage, and it's priced at $79,000. First thing you're going to go is, wait a minute, you got a waterfront lot, 0.77, 249 feet of water frontage. Why is it priced that way? Let me give you a little information about why we have this waterfront lot priced at under $80,000. This lot here, before the reclassification that Duke did in the past 3 years on the lake, it was classified as a waterfront lot dockable with a dock. Okay, the sellers let the permit expire. When it was time to renew their permit, when Duke Energy had reclassified the shoreline. Basically what they did is they went around the lake, and every inch of shoreline, they filmed it and said, you know, how are we going to classify all these areas around the lake? This lot here has a plant that grows on it that's called an alder plant. That is now a protected plant on the shorelines of Lake Keowee, and it grows, you know, many spots here on the lake. You can ride around the lake and see the alder plant growing. But if you did not have a dock on your property and your permit had expired, and when Duke Energy reclassified the shoreline and that plant was there and it was classified as environmental as this one is now, you were not allowed a dock. So therefore these sellers are not allowed to put a dock on the property. So you know, it is what it is. It's unfortunate that it turned out that way, but as it stands today, we have a waterfront lot for sale here on the Keowee Bay on the north end of the lake for $79,000. Let me tell you a little bit more about what you can and cannot do with the property. Obviously you can build on it because Duke doesn't control up above the 804. That is what you own there, so you have no issues with building. But let's talk about what you can do down by the shoreline. First of all, you can ingress and egress, obviously, to enter the water, walk out in the water, go swimming, lay on an inner tube, or whatever you want to do there with your family. You can take a kayak across the property into the water. You can take a canoe, that type situation. Duke is just not going to allow you to put a dock in. They're not going to allow you to moor a boat to the property. So if you want to have access to the lake, be on the north end, but yet, you know, don't want to break your budget of, you know, a couple $100,000 to be able to do that, this is a situation that this is a lot that could work for you. Now let me give you a comparison on property that's recently sold that had the same situation. Lot number 2 down in Riverstone had an environmental situation with the same kind of plant. The seller originally had it permitted for a covered dock. Their dock permit expired. Duke reclassified the property when they did that 2 or 3 years ago, and it came back environmental, so therefore they cannot put a dock on their property. That lot recently sold for right around $90,000 within the past 2 weeks, around the end of 2010. So we have a comp out there at $90,000. That one was a little bit closer to the boat ramp. You could simply take your boat, pull it right out, and be right there in the water. This one, we have our own boat ramp here in Keowee Bay, also a little bit further away, but the seller said, hey, let's price this thing aggressively in the market. We want to sell it, and that's exactly what I've done. So I've put that price tag on the property. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead, we're going to go down and walk in the property. I want you to get a better feel for it and let you see the actual layout of the land, how easy it is to build on, and let you see what we're talking about down here at the shoreline. Okay, great opportunity for you if you want to be on the north end of Keowee, have ingress and egress in and out of the lake onto your property, into the water, but yet not bust your budget to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Lot 37 here in Keowee Bay.